going on, y'all? This is Lo.
This is Key, and we're low key. So today we're going to talk about. We just have a question. Ask a question. Are you a victim?
Are you a victim?
And the reason why we ask that is because a lot of people, they don't realize that they have the victim mentality, which means that you think you use something to justify something else. So you use something that you went through, how it affected you, to justify where you are now.
Yeah.
And you use that as an excuse to okay where you are. And anything that opposes that, you have a serious problem with it. I know for me, until I was aware that I was doing that, I would always look at what other people did, in a situation, because it's so easy to use your emotions to think for you. It's so easy to say, well, you did that to me, you hurt my feelings, you talked about me, and it's always you pointing at the other person, but how did you play a part in the situation? How did you help the situation or make the situation worse? And 9 times out of 10, you're the culprit. You're the one, because you're experiencing it, you brought it to yourself. You manifested it. Yeah. So your thoughts, your inner conversation that you have with yourself, that's the one. That's the one that's creating your reality around you. Because those are the thoughts that you tell yourself. So it's very powerful that you realize. It's very important that you realize that you don't want to be a victim. You want to take responsibility, and you want to move forward in that responsibility. Take accountability for your actions, for yourself, and don't use other people to justify your wrong, justify your situation. Well, if it wasn't for her or if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here right now. I wouldn't feel this way. But you're suffering. You're suffering.
Yep.
99.
Go ahead, my bad. What was you about to say?
You're suffering, and you're angry. You're angry because of where you are, and you are where you are because of your thoughts. And I hate when people they want to argue with you over their limitations. They're arguing for their limitations. You trying to tell them, hey, look at it this way. You've been doing it that way for so long and you keep getting the same results. Look at it this way. You are the reason, You get what you get because of your thoughts, because of what you put out. Everything is manifesting, whether good or bad, because of the energy, because of your vibration, because of your inner thoughts and what you tell yourself. What you think, man?
Yeah, that's real. 99% of humans go to their grave being victims. Yeah, you got a lot of people pass away, unfortunate. You don't know what be going on for real, but I know most people that I know or that I have known who can't pass a certain level. It's always what somebody else doing to them, or why something ain't happen, which becomes the reason why they ain't at where they want to be at. People have become professional blamers. People have become experts at being victims and blaming people. They have become so good at this skill, because it is a skill, that you down there believe it, man.
Yeah.
Damn, man, you down bad. I can't believe such and such did that. So they blaming somebody else for their reality, you know, for the writing on their wall. Can't nobody write on your wall unless you let them, you know. But people are so stifled creatively, and once you get to a certain age, you are pretty much but finished. So these people become compulsive complainers. They push it down to their kids, grandkids, nieces, nephews, cousins, everybody. And then it comes a whole incredulistic society. You know? You want to be the opposite. Once you realize that you are the watchmaker, you are the creator of the time that you have on this plane. It's nobody else. The furthest another entity could do is try to penetrate your energy and inundate with negativity or positivity. It all depends on what you let in, you know. And once you become conscious, that's when the work begins.
That's right. Yeah. So your speech is the image of your mind. So what you say is just the image of what you're thinking. So when you realize that you have the creative power to create everything around you, your thoughts will change. You have to change within, like mentally, like your mind is so powerful. It's just like if you tell yourself the same thing over and over and over again, eventually you'll believe it even if it is a lie. That's just like, I think we saw something the other day where there was a video and there was the audio of a video. And they played the audio and they asked the person, do you hear what he said? And then the person was like, nah, I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
So they replayed it. Well, let me let you hear it again. And when they replayed it, he said, ask them again, do you hear what I'm hearing? And then he said yes. So it's like, if you keep telling your mind the same thing over and over again, you'll listen for certain things, and then you'll and it might not even be the right thing. But because you keep telling yourself over and over again, it's your inner talk.
Yeah.
Like, how are you talking to yourself? It's your mental conversation.
Yeah.
It's nothing wrong with having a conversation with yourself. It's nothing wrong with formulating your thoughts, but how are you thinking? What are you thinking about? You know, you're the creator of your life. So what are you thinking about? Your reality is just a interpretation of your thoughts. Like, it's the results. It's your full intention, whether you want it to be or not. So it's like, don't be a victim. Don't let people go around bossing you around or telling you what you gotta do, or you believe in, well, she did this to me, so that's why I'm here, or he did that to me, that's why I'm here. That's why I don't trust men now. That's why I don't trust females now. That's why, because of this, and this happened to me, I wouldn't be like this if it weren't for them. Now, you're like that because you want to be like that. You're like that because of the mental conversation that you're having with yourself, and you're justifying it off using somebody else. That's not the way to be.
And you're going to die like that.
Yes, and then when you get to a certain age, I hate to say it, it's like it's too late. It's like, what is that? Rigor mortis done said it's like a decaying
rigor mortis in the mind.
It's too late. It's never too late, but you're so strong to try to go against that to the point where it's like almost near impossible, and people don't want to change.
Yeah.
They justify, they argue their own limitations.
Some people is in a position to where they not even able to realize that they are creators. Like, when I think about it, even like kids in other countries and stuff, the impoverished situation, everybody around them got a certain thought process. It's culture in the culture. And these God-given energies, they don't even realize that they able to escape that situation only if they wanted to.
Wow.
But the thing is, the human mind and body has the amazing ability to adapt
Yep.
the situations and surroundings. So they become what they shouldn't become in order to survive. Because nobody gave them the information. And when the time does come, they're not receptive to it.
Nope.
So you have to worry about you.
You.
Because you don't, like, this stuff is so complex and beautiful. You don't even know what's going on anyway. And when you sit back and start blaming people and talking down on people and you focus on yourself, you'll realize you have so much work to do on you and your household.
Exactly.
So quit being a victim.
Yeah.
You know, write it down, get it done. You got something else, man?
Now we're beautiful people, guys, and if we learn the power within, the creative power, like God put it in us, like it's we really bosses. God put it in us.
Really?
Like it's no comparison. He put it in everybody. It's just you gotta awaken it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Read on it.
You
For
gotta
real.
tap into it.
Cause you got the ability to be whatever you want to be. When I realized that, like my mind started opening up to a lot of different things. It's when you closed off and you become the victim. That's when you want to argue your limitations and you want to blame everybody else. Nah, take your own responsibility. Do you. Worry about you.
You blaming somebody else because you can't fly. You a grown ass bird and you still sitting up there in the nest talking about, well, that one ain't let me move to the side. Couldn't get my wing out.
Well, if you would have fed me some more, I would have been able to.
If I would have got a couple more meals out, my wing would have got a little stronger. It was stuck down there. So it won't get any nutrients. It's your fault. No, it's your fault.
It's your fault.
And you gonna die like that if you don't get right, man. You know?
Facts.
This
Big
low.
facts. This is Key. And
This
we're
low
low
key.
key.
Like, comment.
And subscribe.
Peace.
Peace.